Here's Anthony and Alex with an AMI This Week shortcut.
First up, a story which is about something our very own Grant Hardy holds near and dear to his heart, and two very unique people whose lives were changed for the better.
I'm going to take a wild guess and assume one of the things you're talking about is either technology or burgers.
You're right, and you got it on the first try,
Yes.
so good job. Technology, and more specifically, a great program called Technology at Work that matches working-age adults with disabilities to assistive technologies that suit their needs.
Of course, tech isn't that interesting without hearing the stories of people it's impacting.
Even though Grant might not agree.
So let's learn more about the Technology at Work program and its impact.
Roy Forbes is multi-talented. He's a well-known British Columbian musician, songwriter, and radio host with a passion for music.
When other kids were out playing baseball or something, I would be sat cross-legged on the floor in the living room with a portable record player and a stack of 45s. And I could tell you who recorded on what label and all of that stuff. The music was, I don't know, it's like I always kind of understood it, and I always knew from a very young age that I would be sitting here, cradled with my guitar cradled just like it is, chatting about music.
Roy has had partial vision for most of his life, but he lost the remainder of his vision due to a moving accident in 2015 when a box smacked him in his good eye. With scripts, letters, and songs to write, relearning the computer was a priority for Roy, and that's where the Technology at Work program came in. Katrina Tilley, occupational therapist at the Neil Squire Society, explains what this government-funded program is all about.
It's geared to provide assistive technology supports to British Columbians who are working who may have a disability-related barrier, a functional barrier to carrying out their work. And the goal is to really keep them employed, providing them with supports that could be alternative keyboards, can be vehicle modifications, so getting to and from work. So it's really quite broad what it covers.
For Roy, the impact was huge. He describes what using the computer for the first time felt like.
It was like this whole world opened up again. I nearly wept. We're like a huge earthquake for me in a good way. It's like, okay, I can do something here.
A diverse range of clients have their own success stories to share, like software developer Dhruv Kapoor. As a quadriplegic, Dhruv still needs to be able to mobilize, including commute between his home and his full-time job. He describes the Smart Drive and the impact it's had on him.
So the Smart Drive is like a fifth wheel that goes on the back of my wheelchair, and it essentially can turn it into a power chair through the use of a Bluetooth watch, which I wear. So I can control it through the watch. To engage my Smart Drive, all I have to do is double tap my watch against the frame of my chair. Using the Smart Drive at first felt like a lot of freedom because wheeling outside is especially difficult, and it made it a breeze going uphill on like uneven sidewalks especially. The Tech at Work program and other programs like it I feel are incredibly beneficial in enabling people to get back into the workforce, and it's kind of has a dual benefit in that it helps people like me with people with disabilities, and it also helps Canada's economy by allowing us to contribute back.
For Katrina, seeing people thrive is one of the best parts of her job.
Watching people make that adjustment to living in a different way is amazing, and it happens all the time.
For Roy Forbes, the Technology at Work program has changed his life.
You know, Technology at Work is helping so many people like me get back to what they were meant to be doing in life. and very grateful to them for that.
Those guys are so open and genuine about the difference technology at work has made in their lives. Everyone has at least a complaint or two about the government from time to time, but it's great to see them funding a progressive program like this that has benefits for everybody.
Definitely. If you'd like to learn more about the Neil Squire Society and what they do, or you want a little support yourself, visit neilsquire.ca.